Hey, my name is Phil from legitmarketingreviews.com. In today's video, we're going to be looking at an online graphic design tool called Visme. And in this Visme review, I want to share with you exactly what this tool is, how it actually works, and by the end of this video, you should know if it's right for you. And just to let you know, if you're thinking about getting started, there is a free membership you can get into, and I've left a link in the description if you want to help support the channel. Okay, so first of all, what is Visme? Well, it is an online graphic design tool that offers many features that a lot of other online graphic designer tools don't. You can do everything from create presentations, create documents, videos, and multiple types of social media posts, all in one platform with just a few clicks of a button. And the best part is they have functionality for things like charts as well as graphs, which make this tool a whole lot more exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump behind the screen and show you Visme. Okay, so I've gone ahead and created a brand new account. Reason being is I wanted to show you this specific onboarding process. Now there are really two different types of accounts you can get. You can get either the personal or you can get the business. Now the main difference is if you wanted to use your own branding over and over again and you wanted them to be automatically put into different documents, then you're going to want the business plan. So that's what I'm going to walk you through. It's a pretty cool feature. Imagine being able to get multiple different templates that already had your logo on it, already had your brand colors. This is going to save you a lot of time. So I'm going to walk you through that process. Now, so first of all, I'm going to click small business. You can choose your different role. I'm just going to leave it as marketing. And then for this one here, I'm also just going to do marketing, design, and media. And now that has been added. So let me show you this particular onboarding process now. So yes, I want branded templates. I'm going to go ahead, click yes, and let this load for just a second. So what you can do now is go ahead and add in your website URL. So what I'm going to do is type in my one for this brand. Okay, go ahead, click on go. And what this is going to do is Visme is going to go onto my website. They're going to look at the colors that are displayed on my website and take those as well as my logos, right? They're going to look for the best logo for this particular brand. So it's just going to take maybe 10, 15 seconds or so, and it's going to come back with some results. Right, so that is being done. As you can see, it's gone ahead and extracted a lot of different types of imagery from my website. What I'm actually going to do though is upload my own. Instead of having the black text for this brand, I'm going to put in some white text. So I'll just go ahead and grab that now. Okay, so that's been uploaded just using this little button, and I'm going to go here, click on next, and now we're going to go through the different fonts we can use on our branding. So it goes ahead and takes what is listed on your website. As you can see, Lato, Roboto, Poppins, Ubuntu, and Montserrat are all on my website, and these ones are available. There are some other ones inside of here that you can't have, unfortunately. These are pretty much the normal ones that are available anyway. So my website definitely uses Lato, Roboto, and Poppins, so I'm going to use those three. It also recommends you use about 3 inside of it, so I'm going to go ahead, click on next, and now we have our branding color palette, right? So this has got 8 different colors you can choose. It recommends you add 5. So think about it as when you create graphs, these are basically going to be all the different colors. When you create, documents, these are going to be the colors it uses. So use your main colors of your brand. So I'm going to click the blues. I'm also going to choose the black, a bit of a gray and a darker gray as well. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead, click on next. And now finally, the last step is choosing the theme. So is your website more of a creative-y, sort of roundy edged type theme, which is the creative theme, or is it nice and modern looking, or do we have just the simplistic theme? Mine's probably a bit more modern, I believe. So I'll go ahead, choose modern, and go and click on next. And now we have got branded templates created. So I'm going to click on go to my branded templates and sort of show you what happens, because I think it's pretty cool how they've done this. It's just going to save you loads of time in the future. So all of these templates are now being populated. You can see we've got loads of different options at the top that you can choose from. But now my branding colors have been added, and this is what it looks like. So we've got the green, we've got different blues inside of here, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's got my logo on here. So you can see why I chose the white, because a lot of this is actually quite dark. So I'm pretty stoked. It's going to save me a lot of time as it's already been branded to my wants and needs. So now that the branding has all been added, what I'm going to do is give you a quick tour of the platform, and then I'll show you the editor and how everything works. So first of all, if you come back to your dashboard, this is your dashboard. They also have a Mac app. I'm not sure if it's just showing the Mac app because I'm on a Mac or if they have a Windows app. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I do have the Mac app and it works exactly like the web app, which is really cool because you can just do your work on your own computer's power instead of having to wait for things to load. So that's pretty cool. Now on the left, we've got here projects. This is where you can go ahead and create all your projects. You can create folders for your projects or your clients, whatever it might be. There's also a slide library as well if you want to see all of them listed out, which is cool. On the left, we've got my files. We've also got my brand. So if you ever needed to change anything inside of your branding, like the logo or the fonts or the colors, you can easily come in here and replace them. We've also got here styles. This is more so if you just want to change how the colors are used. So if I say wanted a light sort of color, I can add this at the top, and you can see it gives different sort of perspectives of how it's going to look at the bottom here. So let's just say I wanted green to be the header. Let's just say I wanted the text to be white, and you can sort of adjust it, right? If it's not quite right, you can change the colors, choose a new theme, whatever suits you. This is what I do like about it because you can choose the branding to suit how you want it to look, right? So the heading's not dark enough maybe, so you want to use another black up there, and then maybe the title's not right, so you want to use, you know, you can play around with it to however you need. Now inside of templates, you can go ahead and actually create your own templates inside of here. So over time, once you've started, like, you know, you've got it perfect to how your business and everything looks, then you can come inside of here and adjust them and everything like that. Brand links. There is also an option for brand links inside of here. This is pretty cool because you can add in your own personal, you know, social medias, things like that. And then it's also going to pop up inside of your templates. Finally, inside of my brand, we have some options, and this is just to show what features you want your team to use once you start inviting your team, right? So you can turn off the fonts if you want the fonts to be locked. Same with the colors, themes, everything like that. So you can make it as simplistic or as custom as you want, and everything's going to be inside of here. So that's pretty much it. Finally, we have data. Data is going to show you all of your analytics. So if you send people to, say, a presentation, and inside presentations, you can do some pretty cool things like add videos and embeds and things like that. I'll show you soon. But it's going to show you how many views you've had, you know, how many unique visits, the average time spent, average time completed. This is if you're doing like surveys or forms or slides, things like that. So all of this information's here. And then finally, we've also got form results. I haven't played around with form results, but I assume this is where you can gather people's information. So that's pretty cool. So there's loads to do inside of this platform. It's a real big sort of business creative type suite. It's going to save people a lot of time, especially if you're just starting your own company and you don't have much time to go ahead and create templates for everything. You can just come in here, quickly grab some templates and make some documents. So let's create a project. First of all, come to create project, click on new project, and we see here's all our different options. We've got here presentations, infographics, documents, charts, graphs, printables, web graphics, social graphics, videos, GIFs, more, and then customize. Now inside of more, it's pretty interesting how they've got more here. If I click on this quickly, this is where you're going to have things like mock-ups, right? If you create courses, if you create like apps, if you create anything, then you're going to want to show people what it looks like on a device. And this is where you're going to find all of these options. I think this is really powerful. I'm surprised they've got it under more. It should be probably more, put out there, but I suppose they do have lots of other things like letterheads, mood boards, logos, labels, invoices. It's pretty interesting. Invoices, storyboards, and collages. So loads of stuff in here. So let's go ahead and create a simple infographic. Now, if you are someone that does use Pinterest, infographics are a must. These things convert like crazy. You're going to get loads of different pins and lots of people sharing it. And it's really simple to use. I believe there's like, I don't know, 20, 30 different types of templates you can use. All the good basis where you can start your own thing. So let's just say we wanted to use this one here with old Steve Jobs on it. Let's go ahead, click on edit. And then all you need to do is come inside and start replacing things, right? So everything's loaded. Come in here. Everything is live editing, right? So you can just, you know, change the text as you wish. Everything is live and easy to do. On the left, we've got different options, right? So we've got different headers and text you can choose from, different font pairs. If you're not very good at matching, it's just going to save you a bunch of time. We've also got stats and figures. So if you wanted to add in any types of figure or stat blocks, that's also quite easy to do. We've got graphic and text. You can just come in here and drop things in. We've got diagrams, right? We've got photo grids, calls to action, and of course my blocks. This is where you can save the ones that you use the most. So that's pretty cool. There's also quite a bit of customization you can use once you actually choose an element. So let's say, for example, if you click on this text here, once again, you can come to the top and we've got different ways you can animate it. So if you wanted to animate it, click on that and we've got all these different types of like fade in, spin outs, gravities, things like that. So you can make it quite interactive. You've also got alignment. You've also got effects. We've got a really cool button here called Actions, and this is where you can make things like clickable links. You can also embed videos. You can also redirect people to different bits and pieces. So if you wanted to add in video, you can also record your screen by the looks of it, which is really cool. But you can add things in anywhere. There's also pop-ups. You know, it's very technical, right? And you can choose how you want people to action those pop-ups. So there's loads inside of it, and there's finally a range as well. That's front or back, that sort of thing. So there's loads to do inside of here. It's really good too if you're sending out things like, I don't know, ebooks or stuff. You can add in your own links. And if you're creating things like presentations, you can also have like live embeddable pop-ups where you can add in videos. So if people are interested in certain things, they can see it. So that's pretty cool. Now all these basic tools are just the basic tab. We've also got graphics. We've also got like everything inside of here. You can just search it if you need it. We've also got your own photos plus stock photos. We've also got different types of data tables, right? So charts, graphs, everything like that. And it's all drag and drop. Let's just say I wanted to drop one inside of here. It's going to bring up the data. So I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller so we can see it. So Europe, America, Africa, let's just say I wanted to add in, you know, change the stats to maybe 18, press enter. It's going to go ahead and modify it. Super easy to create graphs, right? Super easy. You can also import data from different data sources like Google Sheets and Microsoft Excel. So that's pretty cool. If you use SurveyMonkey too, that's a native integration, which is pretty cool to see. And different types of charts we've got. If you scroll down, there's all these 3D looking pie charts and some pretty complex ones. This one's I love, the polar. It's just real eye catching. So that's pretty cool to see. I haven't even seen this one before. Tree, really interesting. Coming down, we have here media. You can embed videos. You can embed online content, add in audio. We've also got some different color themes you can use if it's not quite the right one for you. So instead of having to go and manually change everything, you just click of a button. It's going to go ahead and change all of the content. So pretty stoked with that. Also, you've got your files, and then finally we have here apps, and this once again is a really cool feature because you can go ahead and embed things right onto your page, right? So let's just say you wanted to put in a video. You just click on YouTube, paste in a URL. So I'll go ahead and grab one right now. Right, so I just pasted in a link, and as you can see, this is the last video I did. You can do things like show control bar, or you can turn it off. You can also mute it. You can play it from certain places. You can auto loop it, auto play it. So there's loads of things you can do. And then all you need to do is really just insert the video and choose where you want it to go, right? So then when people look at it, they can just click on a button and it's going to work. So let's just say I want to put it here, and I'll just give you a quick sort of idea of what it's going to look like. So I'll just share this button. It's going to ask me to publish, right? It's just saving. Here we go. Publish for web. Let's go online. So share. Here it is. So I'm going to copy that. Come to a new page, click on this project, and let me show you what it looks like, right? So here's the video here. You can click on it and it's going to start playing. Very cool. So quick and easy to do. The color branding's gone off a little bit. You saw a little animation with this chart as well, so that's pretty cool. I might change the theme colors back to my originals. Oh, I'll just choose a different one. Something quite easy. That one looks pretty good. And that's it. So it's super easy to use, right? It's there's nothing really much to it. You've just got to go ahead and create it. Now, if you want to duplicate, you can easily duplicate your blocks. You can also add in from different templates if you want to create more than one page. And if you want to see what it looks like once people open the page, you can see by just pressing play, and it's going to show them all the animations. So that's pretty cool. Now let me show you sharing options. There's different ones inside of here, right? You can publish for the web. You can also share privately if you only want certain people to see it. You can also embed it onto your website if you want. This is probably good if you have your own domain and you want clients to go and see it. You can create reports and have the embedded sort of template and thing inside of it. So it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. So let's go back and have a look at some other different types of templates, because I know it's a really important thing. So let's come down to, say, charts. I absolutely love charts. Charts is probably my biggest nightmare. I've always done them manually in Canva. It's been a nightmare, to be honest. But now, like, I can use Visme. It's going to save a bunch of time. So which one looks pretty good? I like these gauge charts. They are pretty nice. At the top, we've got different charts as well. It's not just gauge charts. We've got, like, area charts, right? So you can see the little liney charts. We've got funnel charts. These are cool if you're creating, like, sales or sales pipelines or sales overviews, things like that. You can sort of really visualize how people are going. We've got Meko charts, pyramid charts. This is a pretty interesting one. Cone charts, radar charts. You know, there's so many. Like this has got infinite ones, right? It's gonna have more than enough to get you going. So dual charts, polar area. We've also got histograms. I actually love the polar area charts. I was mentioning it before, but look how cool they look, right? It's like you're at the top of a series of skyscrapers, and you can see the different heights. Pictograms. We've also got maps. This is great for like locations, things like that. Bar charts, and then finally line charts. So I'm going to go ahead and choose bar graphs because bar graphs are probably going to be one of the most commonly used one. What's a good little template? There's a 3D one. We'll go have a look at that. Cybersecurity looks good. So let's click use this template. Now you can easily use this for, comparisons. Maybe it might be last month's revenue, this month's revenue, or just statistics, or it could be competitor versus yours, things like that, whatever it might be. It's going to be super easy to use because all you need to do is come inside here, click on the chart, and then you can start editing the different fields, right? And you can name everything live. So this is credit card. Let's just call this, actually I might call it customer share, right? So you can see it's changed to customer share. So that might be, I don't know, web presence out of a certain amount of people, things like that. Password, I'm not sure what password is. Oh, this is cybersecurity, that makes sense. So I'll just get rid of this little pop-up. Cybersecurity password ID, I get it. So it's super easy to use. You can change the colors by clicking it, changing the colors to whatever suits your brand. And you can also change the labels as well, right? So it's real easy to do. Once again, you can add in buttons if you want as well. So let's just say I wanted to add in an object. Let's just say I'm going to add in a text, and the text can say, get started today, something like that. Obviously it won't be get started today, but just showing you how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and choose maybe something poppy, maybe just a white. White looks pretty good. So I'll put the white here at the top. You can put boxes around it, everything like that. But I'm going to put an action, add in a link, and the link's going to be just my website for an example. So now if I go ahead, click on share, and let's see what it looks like. Publish for the web. Let's go and share it online. So I'm going to go ahead and open this in a new browser. And then if someone comes and sees the chart, you'll see the little animations. It looks really cool, right? And if they say here, get started today, you can see the links there. Click on that, and it's going to take them to the website, right? So it's all pretty good. I'm pretty stoked with this platform, especially for the document making, right? It's just going to save so much time and effort, especially because you can save templates. And there's also advanced settings here. This is pretty cool because a lot of the different video options, there is actually options to create video. I might as well show you those quickly, and then I'll start wrapping this up. So new project, videos, and GIFs. So you can also make GIFs inside of here, which, just loop like a GIF does. But let's have a look at the options. It's pretty interesting. They actually have a lot of like advertising type ones, right? So you got Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, Twitter ads, things like that. So let's just say intros. This is pretty cool for intros. If you wanted to create, say, an intro for a YouTube channel, something like that. So let's go ahead and have a look at, which is a good one, this one, Rock Festival intro. Now you can choose the size you want if it's available. So let's have a look what other ones we got. So I guess the intros are probably more for the longer ones. See, this one's more for a vertical option, so I'll choose a vertical one. So this could be good if you're marketing for Instagram or TikTok or things like that. And here it is. It's a mobile banking sort of advertisement. So if you go ahead and click on play, you'll see what it actually looks like. So this is the screen size, but it's obviously taken a full video and just taken a crop out of it. Now, just to let you know as well, these all have audio as well. So that's where I was getting to with the last one in terms of the sound. So I'll just turn down my sound a little bit, but I'll show you what it looks like, the final product. You'll probably be able to hear the music. So that's basically what it looks like. It's pretty cool. All right. So that's what you can use if you want. You can download it and it's going to be a movie format, so you can go ahead and upload it. And there's loads of different options inside of here as well. If you come down, there's a few different options for each video type. So if you've got more than one thing, or if you want to use it for stories, you can use these for stories. It's it's pretty cool. You can put them in galleries, things like that. So that's basically it. And if you wanted to change your music, go to share, come down to advanced settings, click on sound, and we've got some different options that you can use inside of here. Just scroll through, find the best one for you. You can change the volume, everything like that, and it's all good to go. So that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do right now, jump behind the screen. I just want to talk about a few extra things. Okay, so that was Visme. As you can see, it's got a huge range of different types of templates you can use, everything from documents to charts to presentations to videos and everything. It's literally got something for everyone. Now, once again, it is going to save you a bunch of time, especially if you are setting up your own business. You've got everything pre-made. You've got the branded templates ready to go. All you need to do is come in and fill them out. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my Visme review. Once again, if you want to help support the channel, I've left a link in the description, so go ahead and use that. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe. Loads of great marketing videos coming out in the near future. I'll see you on the next video.